we had the Centennial Lady Cougars get to the state tournament, and they hadn't done that since 2008, so it's been about a decade, and Christy King leading them into the quarterfinal to take on the Lakeville South Cougars. So Cougars matchup. Centennial got a goal from Allison Pitlick, and this one Anneke Linser puts in. Nice pass from Gabbie Hughes. Maya Almec the second assist. Cougars take a 2-0 lead in the third. Lakeville South put on the pressure, but Stadero was up to the task.
Stadero, so Hotero right now.
Stadero, more like Hotero. Stadero, more like Stoppero. The shutout for Stadero, and the Cougars win 2-0. They advance for the first time in school history to the semifinals. John, they did it. Semifinals.
We were a little nervous. I mean, we didn't have the best first period, but we knew we had to come out in the second period hot, and we just needed to keep getting chances. We had a lot of chances. Their goalie was good, and we just needed to keep putting the puck on the net.
I heard her call for it, and I saw her out of the corner of my eye, and I knew she would bury it, so I just threw it back door.
Their goalie's incredibly good, and hats off to her. She made a lot of good saves. I thought we did a good job of creating offense. Like Anneke said, our first period wasn't great, but second period we doubled their time on attack, and we did everything that we needed to. Outshot them, according to our stats, 18-3. So kind of feeling it out the first period, figure out what we do well, and execute in that second and third. And we knew that if we just kept shooting, crashing the net hard, the goals will come.
And they came. They only needed two of them. Actually, really only needed one.
Yep. One good. Because they
Sure.
had Stadero.
They had Stadero. Stadero and a couple of goals, and you're good to go. 32 saves from McKenna Stadero, and they advanced to the semifinals, John. Exciting stuff.
Absolutely. In the semifinals, they met up with some Wildcats. No more Cougars. Let's move on. Eagan, the opponent in the semifinal round. Ooh, state tournament action at the X. Blue and green of Eagan waiting. An early attack from Centennial. Here's Hughes skating in. Hughes on a backhander from between the circles, popped up in the air, and then punched in. Watch this, Nadeau right there. Nadeau did not get credit on that. It went to Gabbie Hughes. She scored the first.
That's her goal. That's Emily's.
Well, Gabbie got it. Gabbie's going to get another one. That time, slides it right through. No trouble at all with Maddie Nickel, the goaltender for Eagan. So 2 goals in the first period for Gabbie Hughes. You know what goes good with 2 goals if you're Gabbie Hughes?
What, John?
Well, a third goal. So you leave it back to her, and she's in the slot, and she gets the natural hat trick in the first period. So hats off to Gabbie Hughes. It's already 3-0. Into the second, Linser gets into the act. Maya Almec feeding Anneke Linser, and with that, it's a 4-0 lead for Centennial. Cougars, they had more in them. They go back to Hughes. Hughes goes back to the net and scores her 4th of the night. The even strength score pushes the lead for Centennial. Have another look. Little dangle, little dougal, little dongle, little flame. Put it right in. Power play action late for Centennial. Hughes had it, but she gave it to Pitlick, and Pitlick from the front scores on the power play. Eagan would get one late, so the shutout not there, but Cougars win.
It was huge for everybody on the bench. Everybody was like, okay, we got this. We kind of settled in, got the nerves out, and I think her putting that goal away really showed that we could do it.
Can't imagine why they decided to chat with Gabbie Hughes. 4 goals and an assist in the victory. Linser assisting on 3 goals and scoring 1 herself. Stadero with another 22 saves. No shutout, but another solid performance to push the Cougars into the championship round.
Championship round for the Cougars. Gabbie, 4 goals in the semifinal, looking to lead them a snowy weekend into the championship game. Edina, Centennial, they played in the regular season. Centennial actually had a 3-2 victory in that. Edina, #1 team overall, #1 in state. They get the goal in the second period. Emily Oden, the howitzer slap shot. Lolita Fiddler, the assist. Had a player in net in front screening. They reviewed it to see if it was interference. They ended up saying it was not interference, so Edina gets the goal and a 1-0 lead in the second period. First time Stotero would be beat in the tournament. But on the power play for the Cougars, Gabbie Hughes lights the lamp and ties it up at 1. Nice shot by Hughes. Hannah Backman the assist. We're tied at 1. And we go to the third period with a tied score. In the overtime, Edina on the power play, kind of a penalty war going on. But Edina with the power play, feeding ahead to empty space, and it's filled by Aaliyah Lance. Skating in with momentum, scores the goal. Lolita Fiddler and Mallory Uline the assists. 2-1 Cougars put on the pressure in the third period. They had opportunities, but Edina victorious 2-1, repeat as state champions. Congratulations to Anneke Linser, her Brooks Award winner. A great career for her. 4 Cougars on the all tournament team with McKenna Stotero, Hannah Backstrom, Backman, Anneke Linser, and Gabbie Hughes. Congratulations to the Cougars. Second place and a phenomenal season for them. No reason to hang their heads. And Edina Hornets, as we said, repeat as champions. Backman the assist on the goal by Hughes. Stotero, a good game, 25 saves. But the Edina Hornets pull out the close one. And there you have it. 2 years in a row, John. We were so close. Bengals last year, Cougars this year. Just wasn't meant to be, as the Edina Hornets have been a thorn in our team's side.
Well, yeah, last year it was Blaine. This year it's Centennial. We had the 1 versus 2 matchup. It was a 1-goal game. It was everything you wanted in a championship, unless you were a Centennial fan, because you ended up on the wrong end of it. But like you said, what a season for that squad to finally make it to state after being so close so many times, and to succeed as much as they did at state. It was a really nice run for the Cougars.
Absolutely. Congratulations on a great season to the Cougars, and congratulations to Breck, defeating War Road in the Class A final 3-2. The final score in overtime, and boy, that game just kept going on and on. And it was in overtime. It actually went pretty quickly.
Yeah,
they scored right away.
First minute, and it was done in the single A.
But
War
an
Road
exciting matchup.
is going to be back and back and back, because they had such a young team. And Class A, Class AA, both very exciting to watch this year. I mean, got
Absolutely.
2 quality games in the championship, and that has sometimes lacked at the girls' state tournament. You get some lopsided matchups, but 1 versus 2 was excellent this year.
And we had another Northwest Suburban Conference team, Andover, who lost to Eden Prairie in the quarterfinal. They ended up winning the consolation championship, so Northwest Suburban hockey showing strong for the girls this year. And it was kind of heartbreaking to watch the Centennial come so close and lose at the end, but I'm hoping that they can take away what an accomplishment it was for the school, for the program, for them to be able to do what they did this season. So I just want to say I've loved watching you guys play, especially Hughes and Linser. We've been watching you for years, and just what a privilege it's been to be able to watch highlights of you guys and to call and have some fun with watching that. We hope we can get you on our finale and talk to you one last time, because we've had a lot of fun. So congratulations to you on a great season, and all of our teams. So girls hockey's in the books now.
Should we get you some Bulldogs season tickets? You can make some trips up to Duluth next year.
I might actually make that trip.
Yeah.
That would be pretty fun.
That would be a fun trip.